What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter that wanted to know the top 10 choosing signals. All right, before I get started, guys, the first thing I want to point out is that choosing signals is just another form of high interest, initial high interest. All right, flirting. That's all choosing signals is. I also want to point out that your confidence level overrides these choosing signals. In other words, a girl could be sitting back, see you in a club, sending you choosing signals and have high interest for you, and your approach and what you say and how confident you talking comes out your mouth can kill it. So this goes for anything, guys. This goes for when a woman is choosing you like initially before y'all have any interaction, and this also goes after the interaction, like on dates and stuff like that. So this is why I tell you guys, confidence is everything. And if you don't got confidence, you better damn well do the self-improvement to get it. Because at the end of the day, this is the barrier between you getting some ass and not. A woman does not know your sexual market value unless she sees, the type of women you date. But other than that, a woman, if you meet a strange woman in the club or anywhere, ain't got to be the club, supermarket, on the street, the park, the firehouse, wherever, she does not know the quality of women you date. All she got to go off of is your confidence level. So you guys need to know that. So choosing signals, how many times have you guys had girls that was sending you choosing signals or was crazy high interest on a date, and the next thing you don't know what happened to the motherfucker? That's because your confidence level was lacking. Now understand, your confidence level is all dependent on in that frame. I ain't talking about your confidence as a person and a human being. I'm talking about in that frame. In other words, if you out with a 10, you might not be as confident as you is if you was out with a 7. A lot of you guys have no problem holding frame and being confident when you dating a fucking 7. But then I put you over here with this 10, and now all of a sudden you ain't as confident. And she can pick up on that, which causes her to lose attraction because you just told her you're not used to her caliber of female. So that's what y'all guys need to know. So I wanted to point that out before I even get started. The number one sign, a choosing signal that you're going to get, guys, is a glance. A simple glance. Most women, even when they send in choosing signals, still want to play hard to get. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, actually you can if you think about it, because feminine energy is passive. It's not aggressive. It's passive. So a woman is not going to be direct. She's going to be very passive with it, with her interest level. And so what she might do is, if you're in classroom, church, school, the supermarket, she'll just glance over at your waist 2 seconds. 1, 2. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. Now, I want you guys to understand, most of these choosing signals I'm finna give you are going to be progressions. All depending on how high the level of interest the woman is. Also pointing out that a lot of women can lose interest because they think of your lack of approach is from your lack of confidence. So women will get more aggressive with their choosing signals if they have higher interest, but it's just all dependent upon the woman. Some women, if they send you a glance and you don't jump on that, they just gonna accept that you probably don't have no fucking confidence to make the approach. Some women, on the other hand, if they have crazy high interest, they'll try a little harder to make it more obvious. What they're not going to do is they're not going to fucking ask you out. They're not going to come fucking put their hand in your back fucking pocket. You're going to have to figure some shit out. And you know what? Now, I'm sitting here thinking about it. You motherfuckers know these girls be choosing you. You just sitting there about to piss down your fucking legs. You guys don't need no fucking Bible study on no fucking choosing signals. You know when a goddamn woman choosing you. You just fucking nervous and acting like a little bitch. Alright, but I get paid to make these videos, so I'm gonna make the fucking videos, but I don't have to really make this fucking video because you motherfuckers know when a girl is choosing you. You just goddamn want me to sit here and babysit your ass so you can be more confident that was a fucking choosing signal, but you know it's a goddamn choosing signals. You just ain't got the balls to go make a fucking approach. Let's just keep it real. Okay, but the first choosing signal, guys, is usually gonna be a simple glance. The next simple choosing signal is usually going to be a stare. This is when she gets more aggressive with it. If she has higher interest, if she wants you, the woman to keep progressing it. And it also depends on, what the woman got going on. If she just, really busy. There's a lot of variables that play into how aggressive a woman gonna be. I don't want to get into all that bullshit, but there's a lot that plays into that. All right, if she got 10 dudes that's trying to take her out and she got high interest in all of them, then she probably ain't gonna really be that aggressive with you. Do y'all guys understand? This is what I be talking about when you're a high value male. When you're a high value male and a girl is acting stupid and you got your purpose and then you got some friends and then you got 3 girls you already dating, you ain't gonna tolerate that bullshit. And this is why y'all guys don't understand when I say why guys wait on choosing signals. When you wait on choosing signals, basically what you saying is I'm content in life and I'm not just if a bitch ain't sending me choosing signals, I really ain't got the time to fuck with it. That's essentially what you saying when you say you waiting on choosing signals. That's why a lot of you guys will never grasp waiting on choosing signals to begin with, because you're not really true high value men. If you got a 2 or 3 girl rotation, solid, and you really on your purpose, let's say you have a full-time job and you on your purpose at night, and you have 2 or 3 girl rotation, you gonna go out here and be trying to talk to girls that ain't sending you choosing signals? You really just don't have time for that bullshit. And this is why I sit up and tell you, a lot of you guys will never grasp my concept of choosing signals. Another thing with choosing signals is your life doesn't revolve around female validation. Your life revolves around yourself, your purpose, your hobbies, things like that. But put that aside. If a woman is choosing you, she will stare. She will get more progressive. She will stare at you. That means that, glance was like 1, 2. Now the stare is like, she'll just make like eye contact. Y'all ever watch those westerns when the motherfuckers like Clint Eastwood and the camera flashing back and forth between him and the dude? Y'all seen the good, the bad, and the ugly at the end of it? Where they was standing around that little triangle at the graveyard and they just staring at each other like this. That's how a girl is when she get aggressive. She really wants you. Y'all just be standing like an old western staring at each other just like this. See who gonna blank first. That's the second one, guys. She'll stare at you. She'll just make it obvious. Also, she'll smile with it. Usually, she'll stare and then she'll smile with it just to make it even more obvious. And of course, by now, the girl is choosing. But, some of you guys struggle with women and you wonder why you struggle with women. You have no fucking confidence. You know what this is. And understand that a lot of women, even though she's choosing, she can start at this point now, guys, to accept it as rejection. But this is the thing. This is the thing why I typically don't tolerate flakes and all this other bullshit no more. Period. Besides me coming a high value man, I know females. When females want something, matter of fact, I was just out with one of my girls last night, and she had a daughter that's in high school, right? She had a daughter's in high school, and she was telling the girl, you need to go get your car checked on, and the girl would rather go spend time with her dude than go get her car checked on, and she was telling the daughter, you need to get your priorities straight. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, the girl does have a priority straight. It's the fucking dude. And this is how women act when they have high interest. Nothing comes before you guys. See, the mama was tripping because the daughter would rather go spend time with that dude than get her car fixed. But me knowing females the way I know them, this is how women act. This is why when you guys have a woman that's flaking on you and bullshit, this is why as a high value man, you don't tolerate that shit. Some of you guys over here, if you're a 30-year-old virgin, maybe you can't do this. I get it. If you ain't had no ass all your fucking life, this might not be a good strategy to lose your virginity. I get that. But for all my high value men over here and shit, this is why we don't tolerate flakes and shit like this. Even if the bitch called back in 2 weeks, unless she wouldn't have come over. Now, she wouldn't have come over. We ain't gonna go out no Starbucks, no nothing. No, you come get your ass butt booted naked in this bed. But as a high value man, we don't even pursue that no more. Back in the day, I would have told you, wait 2-3 weeks, show you high value and hear that. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. I had to bring that up on fucking YouTube. Because, on YouTube, it's the only place you're not allowed to evolve as a human being. If you said some shit 10 years ago, that's the same shit you got to mean today. You know, you're not allowed to evolve on YouTube. So some shit that I said 3 years ago on a video on YouTube, if I don't feel like that today, then I'm fucking contradicting myself, because you're not allowed to grow on fucking YouTube. It's the only place in the world that you're not allowed to grow. You know, these are the same sons of bitches that think Sierra is only with Russell Wilson because she's past her prime and she want to get a beta male provider. God forbid if Sierra grew the fuck up and just ain't into fucking thug boys no more or hot boys no more. God forbid if she just fucking grew some hair on her fucking pussy and fucking evolved as a fucking human being. It's amazing, right? On YouTube is the only place in the world that you're supposed to stay the same person you is today 20 years from now. 20 years from now, I might not be talking like how I'm talking now, but you're going to have some asshole, you like AMS, you said this 25 years ago. You sons of bitches, people evolve in the fucking world. Do y'all guys get that? People evolve. So yeah, a couple years ago, I might have told you, yes, wait 2 or 3 weeks. If she flake, hit her up again. I'm telling you right now, son of a bitch, as a high value man, I ain't waiting 2-3 weeks to hit shit up. I'm on to the next. Fuck that bullshit. Because I know females. I know females will climb high walls to get with your ass if they really want you. So as a high value male, I ain't tolerating that bullshit. Once you got your purpose and shit, all that little bullshit, man, get the hell on. If she hit you over the 2-3 weeks with that hate stranger shit, you can hate stranger your ass over here on this goddamn dick. I'm a hate stranger. Hate my ass. All right, guys. So, but that aside, guys, she'll stare and she'll smile. That's the next way a woman will choose you. Next, guys, she'll come stand by you. Now, this is when she comes stand by you, it's usually gonna be to play it off or some shit like that. She's basically making it as easy as she can for you. All right, either because she thinks you probably aren't picking up on her choosing signals, don't have no confidence, or rejecting her. In any effect, her interest is so high in you, she's still gonna try even harder. Now, you won't get all this if a woman has a little, you know, is choosing a little, she kind of could take it or leave it. You won't get all this. Is when a woman is crazy high. This is when you can stick your dick in her mouth on the first date. Let's just cut the bullshit. When a woman is choosing like this is when you can stick your dick in her mouth on the first fucking date. When now she's come stand by you. Now, like I said, all this beholding on your confidence level. Your confidence level, your swagger, your conversation, compatibility, all that can kill this shit. You know, she's just making an observation from afar. She doesn't know what your sexual market value is. She ain't gonna find that out till she start talking to you. From your tonality, your body language, are you confident, are you nervous, all this other bullshit. That's when she gonna find that bullshit out. All this is just awful physical, what she sees. She doesn't know. All right, guys, but that's the next thing she gonna do. She'll come stand by you. Next, guys, if that don't work, and she got crazy, even higher attraction, she'll actually start a conversation with you about, like, she might say something stupid like, damn, you just gonna stand over the bar all night by yourself? She'll just make up any conversation. It don't really fucking matter. Did you watch any game? I done had girls who do this. Now, usually, guys, when you get women like this, usually, I'm not saying all the time, these gonna be those big bitches. These are gonna be those desperate, and they ain't always gotta be fat. But as we always say, it's always these women. It's never the dimes who ever get this aggressive. It's always those 6s and 7s who get this aggressive. I don't ever remember a dime getting this aggressive where she'll come up and start a conversation with me. I've had some dimes come stand by me, but it's usually gonna be those big bitches. And they usually can tell you how they'll fuck the shit out you and cook you a good meal and all this other bullshit with their old masculine ass. Now, for all the old police come over here, because there's always some asshole that gonna swear for God, a girl that looked like Eva Mendes came up and talked to him and took him home and fucked him the first night. It's always that fucking asshole, you lying piece of shit. You got dimes who coming up and approaching you, but you over here listening to a dating coach. You fucking lying piece of shit. Just listen to yourself. You watching a dating coach video, but you got dimes coming up sucking you off at the bar. Do some of you guys even think of this shit before you actually type it? Or do you just start to type as soon as you see something? Oh, I gotta type something. Do you actually think You know, some people we believe you got it going on that bad, motherfucker, but you over here listening to a dating coach, but you got 10s come sucking you off at the fucking bar. Get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers gonna stop thinking everybody over here ain't got no goddamn sense. I got plenty goddamn sense, so you can keep that shit. So always some assholes over here. I done fucked 100 girls the first night. But I'm just watching you anyway, Em. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. I'm not saying, I know I got some guys over here that got it going on, but motherfucker, if you got 10s sucking you off at the bar, then you have your own goddamn dating channel, motherfucker. All right, guys. Next, guys, gonna be, now, this is gonna be, those are gonna be the choosing signals for the, you know, initially. Let's just assume that, you know, now y'all done exchange numbers. And now we moving on to the second stage of choosing. Because a woman, listen guys, when a woman is choosing you, she's saying basically, motherfucker, this your pussy. It ain't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. As long as you don't fuck it up with your confidence. Let's just assume you have confidence. So I don't have to keep saying that. Let's just assume the confidence is there. Because I don't want to have to keep saying that, right? Because all this is just based off physical. But let's just assume you got the confidence to go along with what she like physically. She gonna initiate contact. When a girl is choosing you, all right, say she stared at you, y'all went over there, you exchanged numbers or something, she's gonna contact you the next day. Y'all know why that is? Y'all know why she gonna contact you? Or even it's not the next day, it's gonna be soon? Because she don't want you hitting her up in a week. She don't want to wait 2-3 weeks to see you. She don't want, maybe you hit her up in a week, maybe you hit her up in 10 days. She don't want that. She want to see you now. So she gonna initiate contact because she's trying to push this shit along. She want to see you ASAP. She want that dick inside her ASAP. Not 2 weeks. She want it up inside her 2 days. All right, guys. So she will initiate contact. That's why a woman initiate contact. She's trying to speed this shit along. All right, guys. All right. So now that she's initiated contact, you've made, you know, to set the date. Hopefully, if you watching me, you set the fucking date. You ain't sitting on there just gossiping. You set the date. When you see her, the first thing you're gonna notice is she's dressed to impress, which means that, and I'm not talking about in a fucking Gucci dress and no bullshit like that. She's using her sex appeal. This is when you usually gonna see a girl come with her boobs out. I'm gonna tell y'all guys something. When a woman is choosing you, I'm gonna give y'all guys a little nugget right now. Y'all something. And I do this all the time. When I know a woman wants to have sex with me, or take it physically, she's gonna be very sexy. She's dressed to impress. When y'all see a girl come to a date conservatively, even if she's dressed nice, but she's like got her boobs covered up or she ain't dressed sexy or nothing like that, I know that she's not got high interest in me physically. Now I still can raise it, but when you see it, when a woman is crazy choosing you, well, she'll damn near, guys, she'll damn near come naked. She'll damn near, because she's trying to impress you. Women know their greatest asset to a man is their beauty. So she is trying to impress you. So if you're not seeing that, that means she's not choosing you as of right now. Now that can change, but as of right now, when a woman chooses you with her clothing, she wants to impress you. Got that, guys? All right, it's sort of like how beta male provider shows a woman. A guy who perceives himself as a beta male provider, he shows a woman how he can provide by the spot he takes her on the first date or something like that. So he'll take her to a 5-star restaurant or something like that because he's trying to show how good he provides for her. When you take girls to Starbucks and to get a glass of wine and shit, what you're sending to them is, I'm not trying to win you over with my wallet. You sending them a direct message. You actually get more respect from women that way. And the women who don't respect you that way, you don't want no fucking way because they looking for a beta male provider, and I'm not gonna be your fucking beta male provider. You go find you one. All right, guys. But that's how a woman is trying to impress you with the way she dresses. Next, guys, acting goofy and silly. Guys, because that's feminine energy, guys, which y'all know feminine energy is directly linked to high interest, high woman interest. And what'll happen, guys, and that's why I don't want you guys acting goofy and silly and shit, because it's feminine energy, which is gonna send your woman into a masculine energy. Now it's all the energies are off, and so the date is ruined. Once the woman enters her masculine energy and you're here in your feminine, the testing she just pounds at you, and the date is not even fun. But if she's in her feminine energy, she's acting goofy and shit. You literally could say, man, I got him to cook me some eggs. You cooked some eggs this morning. Boy, you so goddamn crazy. You cooked some eggs. How you cook them eggs? And you sitting up there thinking to your goddamn self, man, when the hell did I become Richard Pryor? That's how it is when a woman has high interest and she's in her feminine state. Everything you fucking say is funny. All right, they just act real goofy and silly and shit like that, guys. She is directly choosing you. She's in a submissive state. When a woman is coming with all those testing shit, at that very moment, guys, she's like in that masculine energy or coming towards that masculine energy. When a woman is in a feminine, goofy, acting silly state, she's actually in a submissive state, guys. And you'll notice that. Just pay attention to that. Number 9, physical contact. She'll actually initiate physical contact on the date. She'll sit next to you. She'll put her hands on your hand. She might bump her leg into your leg. All that shit, guys. Another thing she'll do is she'll play with her hair. Now, guys, playing with her hair is, when you see a woman playing with her hair, at that very moment, she's having a little anxiety. And what the anxiety is she's hoping you like her. Anxiety is not, you can have good anxiety, you can have bad anxiety. It's like, you kind of like nervous, but it's not a bad nervous. It's like you can be, like if you're waiting on a result from a test or something. It's not like you're really nervous. You're just having anxiety. You anxious a little bit. So the woman is kind of like anxious. She don't know. She's trying to decide if you like her or something like that. That's good, guys, because you all know how women act when they're not interested. So when a woman is twirling with her hair, she's having a little anxiety. All right, guys. And the last one, guys, is no fucking testing. And what I mean by no testing, you won't. When you are on a date with a woman and you don't see her phone at all, guys, that means you have her undivided attention. If you ever on a date and I'm talking about, fuck talking on it, she don't even have it out. That means that you have everything, you have all her attention for that evening. Another thing you won't see, no dumb, stupid questions. Like when a woman is not choosing you and shit like this, she'll start asking all these dumbass, stupid ass questions like, I'll get some, why you don't got no kids? Because, bitch, I ain't busted up in no bitch and she got pregnant. Why the fuck you think I don't got no kids? Some shit like that. Little dumb, stupid ass. I can see you asking me, do I have kids? Asking me why I don't have kids. That's just a stupid, dumb question that you trying to be an antagonist. You trying to be a contrarian. Somebody who just want to cause conflict. That's what you have. All right, you don't see none of that when you have a woman that's choosing you, guys. All right, guys. So that is the list of choosing signals. Remember, guys, all these can be changed depending on how you coming. Her interest level can change very rapidly depending on what your confidence level is. I just want to make sure I point that out one more time. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So this was me hanging out this past Sunday. I didn't do shit this Friday and Saturday, guys. I just invited my chicks over. And that's the main thing I want you guys to know. It ain't always about going out and shit all the time, right? Once you get you like 2 or 3 solid girls, you still go out and have a good time. Want you guys to get out and live your life. But it ain't about that all the time. I was jet lagged from Thanksgiving, flying backwards and forth between New York and Atlanta, and I just didn't really feel like doing shit this Friday and Saturday. So I just invited the chicks I fuck with over, and we didn't do shit. We stayed in Friday and Saturday because I was tired. Y'all guys saw me. I was out with my New York chick Wednesday and Thursday. So we just chilled in the house, had some wine, and just relaxed, guys. That's what life's about: financial freedom and just enjoying yourself. What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about why you shouldn't block or delete low interest women phone numbers. Because I've been getting a lot of, comeback on my philosophy regarding not blocking women numbers and deleting women numbers. A lot of guys say, hey, fuck it, I'm a high value man. I don't got time for that bullshit. The bitch flaked, the bitch won't set a date. Whatever the case may be, she playing games. I'm just gonna block this bitch number. I'm gonna tell you why you guys want to block these girls' numbers and why y'all guys want to delete these girls' numbers. First of all, you feel like you might get weak. So what ends up happening, guys, listen, first of all, before I go any fucking further, I done it all. Seen it all. Everything I tell y'all guys not to do is because I done it. All right, so I don't want to make you guys feel bad like I'm better than y'all or nothing like that. I'm telling y'all guys from experience. I used to, before cell phones, guys, what we had was we would have girls' numbers written down and they'll be in the drawer. All right, this before cell phones, right, when I was a teenager. All right, and what we do, have a whole bunch of numbers in the drawer. All right, and we try to set dates with girls, and girls will be on that bullshit. Girls always been on that bullshit. They just more on bullshit now with dating apps and social media and all that bullshit. But guys, I don't want you guys to never misunderstand and act like women ain't always been about bullshit. Women always been about bullshit. They just, social media just poured gasoline on it. All right, but anyway, me and my brother will have all these girls' numbers in the drawer. And then we'll have these girls that one set date, or just basically, you know, whatever. They just all over the place, right? And then we'll tear the numbers up, all right? And then what we'll do is, if we didn't tear the number up, you'll go back and you'll call girls who you knew you shouldn't call, but you'll get weak, and so you had no discipline, and so you would call girls who was obviously not interested, and so you wanted to tear the numbers up, all right? So what we did was we started tearing the numbers up. But then what would happen is 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, the girl number who you tore up, she calling you now. It's now she ready to pop something, right? And what we learned was sometimes at that moment, girls are not ready. Women give you their number sometimes anticipating some bullshit. And what I mean by that, guys, is sometimes you'll meet girls and they already dating a guy, all right? And they, you know, things are going okay, but they're not boyfriend, girlfriend. Sometimes there is boyfriend, girlfriend, but they'll give you their number just in case this shit don't work out, right? And so you hit them up, say you got a girl number Saturday, you'll hit her up Tuesday, right? And you know, the girl is like, she won't make a date, whatever, right? So you do that 2 or 3 times and she won't make a date. You finally say, man, fuck this shit. This girl here full of bullshit. But what you don't understand is that girl, the timing is not right. It doesn't necessarily mean she's not interested in you, particularly right now. The timing is not right. Now, what I suggest is you don't pursue and you don't keep trying. You let her reach out to you. But the thing is, when she reaches out to you, you need to know who she is, or you just projected your loser mentality. You just projected to her you're used to getting rejected. You just projected to her that you fucking desperate and you butthurt and you mad that she wouldn't make a date when you wanted to make a date. And so now you don't even know who she is. She know you either deleted her number or whatever the fuck you did. And now you done missed a golden opportunity because you took it personal when it had nothing to do with you. She was just, at the time, the timing wasn't right. Here it is a month later and the timing is right. Now, I don't want you guys keep pursuing women. But what I do want you pursuing women who won't set dates and shit like that, no. You try to reach out, set a date, put the ball in her fucking court. If she hit you up a month from now, if you can make time and you can see her, fine. This don't go for flakes now. If a girl flake on you or some shit like that, I still don't advocate blocking or deleting their fucking numbers. I still don't, even if a girl flake. The thing is, I'm done. I'm not going to pursue. I'm not going to do nothing. And even if you reach out to me, if you flake, you got to come over here. I ain't saying we gotta fuck, but I'm not finna put no, you a flake for God fucking sakes. I'm not finna put no investment into that. I'm not finna get up, take a shower. Well, it shouldn't be that bad to wash your ass. You should wash your ass anyway. But I'm not finna get up, put clothes on, do all this, that, and the other just to have your ass flake on me again. So no investment on my fucking part. So if a girl flake or something, just invite over, hey, come over and have some wine. It's not that you're trying to be cheap. It's just that I don't want you doing no investment of getting prepared and going meet her halfway just for a girl who's a known flaker. This the type of girl you can try, okay, let me try again. Fuck that shit AMS talking about, man. AMS be on that bullshit, that high value male bullshit. Man, you got to be patient with these women. This is the type of girl you'll give another chance and you'll try to set another date. Halfway to the location, she'll be talking about some her babysitter call and she's sick and you halfway to the fucking location. See, a girl like that who's flaky like that and shit like that, you don't want to fuck with her because her making plans to you with you don't mean nothing to her. She'll just break them on a whim. I'm a little tired, it's a little cold outside. She's flaky. She has no integrity. It means nothing to her about your schedule. So guys, the point being, this is why I don't want you guys deleting or blocking women's numbers. You gotta develop some discipline, guys. So what y'all guys are telling me is you ain't disciplined enough to have a fucking credit card. That's why, like, y'all wanna know why people in debt with credit cards and shit like that? Because they like little kids with credit cards in their pocket, and if they got a $5,000 credit limit, they gotta go max it out like a little child. That's why That's why Dave Ramsey tell people to cut up their credit cards, because they like little kids. The Dave Ramsey, he knows people are impulsive. And so just like little kids, he tells grown ass people, 40, 50 years old, cut up your credit cards, because I know you like a little fucking child and you can't have no fucking money in your pocket without going to spend it. Well, guys, you got to develop some discipline to where I know you want to fuck this bitch, but if she won't set a date, don't delete her number, and you got to stay strong. That's why y'all want to delete a number. Guys, I done all this bullshit. That's why you want to delete and block a number. The second reason why you want to delete and block a number is you're afraid of her toying with you. Well, guys, you simply avoid that by because see, if you don't block her, the block comes in at, the reason why, I just gave y'all reason why you want to delete the number. I'm going to tell y'all guys why you want to block the number now. Because see, I done it all, so you ain't going to run this shit on me. You want to block a number because, see, you've been mentally forgot about her. Then 2-3 weeks later, she hit you up and she's still on that bullshit. And now you all emotionally evolved again and you pissed off again when you had kind of forgot over the bitch. And now she done hit you up in 3 weeks. Now she got you all hot and bothered again and she's still on that bullshit. So that's why you want to block the number. Don't block the number. You just ain't gonna put no investment into it. See, you don't block the number because if she hits you up, she's just filling you out. And what I mean by filling you out, she's just trying to stay around just in case this shit she got goes bad. That's what y'all guys don't understand about women. They think ahead. Men don't think ahead like this. Men like they stupid. Men like they stupid. Guys, women start thinking ahead. When you start acting like a little beta bitch, the woman start thinking ahead that this shit finna go south real quick. So what she start doing is she start giving her number out. She might not fuck with him. She might not go on a date with him. She might not fuck him. But what she's doing is she's already preparing for the downfall because she see this shit is starting to sink. And sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with particularly you acting weak or nothing like that. Sometimes relationships just run their course. You know, it starts to feel more like a friendship or a roommate rather than the sexual intensity is gone and shit like that. And once that leaves, guys, once the sexual intensity leaves, and that's that masculine frame combined with that feminine frame on her. Once that start to leave and you start entering more in your feminine frame and she start entering more in her masculine frame, the relationship loses its sexual intensity. And that's when a woman starts looking for your replacement. Now, sometimes it could be you acting weak, but that's a lot of time. That's when I say the relationship runs its course, when it just starts to feel more like a friendship. But the point being, guys, is when a woman reaches out like that, keep it short. Don't talk on the phone. Well, listen, I got to get back to this paperwork. It was nice hearing from you, man. Don't even ask her out or none of that bullshit. Don't even ask her out, none of that bullshit, because to her, it seems like you're desperate. So when a girl reaches out like that and you try to make a date in the past and she just hits you up a month later, whatever, blah, 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 whether it's a text or a phone call, just keep it short. Don't ask her out. Let her bring it up. So when you going to be free to meet? When you going to be ready, free to hang out sometime? She'll bring it up when she's ready. The point being, guys, is it has nothing to do all the time with low interest. When y'all guys say this shit with low interest all the time, what y'all guys are doing to me is y'all projecting your past negative experiences. That's unattractive, guys. And that's what you're doing to the women. You're projecting see, this is the way it always goes. It always go bad for me. Every girl I meet, they always play games and they never interested. That's what you're projecting. You're projecting a guy that's used to or accustomed to being rejected. You're not acting like a high value man. High value men understand that timing is key. When I was a trainer at the gym, hey, I know y'all go right now, oh, here we go with the trainer at the gym story. You goddamn right, motherfucker. And the reason I always bring up when I was a trainer at the gym, guys, y'all guys will be crazy. Y'all will be astonished at how much sales and dating go hand in hand. Y'all guys will. You'll be astonished at how much sales and dating go hand in hand. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, with sales, most of the time it was just timing. And I done asked clients before, well, a guy specifically told me, he said he had been approached by many trainers at the gym. And I said, well, why you bought from me? And he specifically said the timing wasn't right with them. Just whatever. You know, maybe he was getting his dick sucked every day after work. I don't fucking know. Maybe he had no car. Maybe his finances wasn't right. Maybe he just didn't want to be bothered with no trainer. Maybe he wanted to try it on his own first and see his fat ass couldn't get in shape, and then he wanted to hire a trainer. Whatever the case may be, guys, the timing wasn't right. I remember I went up, and I was the best salesman at the gym. And I went up and tried to talk to this one guy at the gym, and he specifically, when he saw me walking towards him, halfway across the gym, he told me something. Not interested. He did just like that. Stop me. I see this motherfucker like 2 months later training with somebody that wasn't even a good trainer nor could sell. But now they had done sold him on training. They was not a good trainer, and they was not nowhere half the skills at sales I had, and yet he bought from them. Timing. When I went up to him, maybe he was pissed off at the world. Maybe his money was fucked up. Who knows? But I just didn't come approach him at the right time. So a lot of you guys got to understand the shit with this women is a lot of time timing, man. Just timing. Sometimes you guys will see a bad chick with a dude that you like, man, he ain't really got no money. And I ain't trying to judge dudes or nothing, but that motherfucker ain't exactly no Denzel. But how the hell he pull her? He called at the right time, guys. He called at the right time. He probably called her at a time where she wanted to step outside her box. People have their situation like that where they say, you know what, let me try something different. So guys, that's why I tell you guys not to delete and block them. You guys got to develop some fucking discipline. You guys got to be able to have a hot chick number in your fucking phone and have the discipline to not call her without deleting. That girl might hit you up in 2 months when the other bullshit fizzles out. And you definitely don't want to block a girl number because you're afraid of her toying with you, because you get all hot and bothered when she reach out the blue and shit. Now you all hot and bothered. So I'm just going to block that bitch like a little butthurt bitch because she won't make dates and shit, man. The only thing I tell you guys is just keep your investment low. Keep your non-sexual attention low when you're dealing with the girls. But there's no reason to delete and block them, man. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.